Thank you for joining me. Hope you're doing well. We're going to start thinking about Hezekiah. I think we're going to talk about Hezekiah for a couple of lessons. Today's hymn, the hymn "Why Not Now."
While we pray and while we plead, while you see your soul's deep need, while your Father calls you home, will you not, dear sinner, come? Why not now? Why not now? Why not now? Why not now? Why not come to Jesus now? Why not 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 come to Jesus now?
Let's look at the account now. 2 Chronicles chapter 29, and we're jumping ahead a little bit chronologically from where we were yesterday. Hezekiah became king when he was 25 years old, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Abijah, the daughter of Zechariah, and he did what was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that his father David had done. In the first year of his reign, in the first month, he opened the doors of the house of the Lord and repaired them. What Hezekiah is known for is so many reformations that he's repairing things, the people included. And this is what he does in the first year of his reign, in the first month. And so the hymn, why not now? Why put it off? If you're dedicated to the Lord, if you know to do good, do it now. Why not now? Today is the day of salvation. There's work to be done. Do it. Don't put it off. You don't know if you'll have tomorrow. So that's what Hezekiah does. Now, to read on, and of course, you have 3 or 4 chapters all about the reforms, the restorations as he restores temple, worship, all of these things that were happening. And we're just having to skim through it quickly. Passover celebrated. And it's just a wonderful chapter as you see all the good that Hezekiah had done. Chapter 31 speaks further about it, how he's getting the people in order, doing things as the law commanded. And now we come to chapter 32 and Sennacherib. So he comes and he invades Judah. And as he comes up against Hezekiah, because of all these things, because they come and they start taunting. They start taunting the people. They stand as I believe siege is laid. Yeah, they're in verse 10 to Jerusalem, and they start taunting and insulting the people, speaking to them in Hebrew, actually. Verse 20, now because of this, King Hezekiah and the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amoz, prayed and cried out to heaven. Then the Lord sent an angel who cut down every mighty man of valor, leader, and captain in the camp of the king of Assyria, so he returned shamefaced to his own land. And when he had gone into the temple of his God, some of his own offspring struck him down with the sword there. Then thus the Lord saved Hezekiah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem from the hand of Sennacherib, the king of Assyria, and from the hand of all others, and guided them on every side. There's trouble, and because of this, Hezekiah and Isaiah pray and cry out to heaven. When there's trouble, cry out. Do it now. Why not now? There's trouble. And so, when there's work to do it now. When you're in trouble, cry out now. Do it now. Sadly, there's something happens in Hezekiah's life that taints his rule, if you will. Come a little further on still. Chronicles just refers to it. Kings gives, the account in 2 Kings gives more detail. We'll look at those tomorrow. Because as all this is happening, Hezekiah, he's sick and near death. Hezekiah is the one who asks for more time, and God gives him more time. And the problem is, he doesn't do what he should do with that time, because at a certain point, Babylon sends ambassadors. They send an envoy to inquire about the wonder that was done in the land. God withdrew from him in order to test him, that he might know all that was in his heart. What Hezekiah does is he entertains the Babylonian ambassadors and shows them the whole chocolate factory, if you will. Shows them everything. We'll read the account tomorrow. But we know who's going to ransack Jerusalem. Hezekiah, he's entertaining the ones who are going to do so much destruction. And so when it's time to build, time to reform, do it now. When it's time to cry out to the Lord, do it now. When the enemy's at the gates, never let them in. Never do it. Don't do it. Why not now? That's the thing with Hezekiah. Things had gone so well, and the Lord had been so merciful, giving him more time. And he's thinking, yeah, the Babylonian envoys are here. Why not now? Never. Never. Don't give the devil an inch. Take a mile. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good day. Join us tomorrow for another portion of our daily praise.